Hello again, Guardians, and welcome back to the channel for another Destiny episode. Before we get into it, as always, I'm giving away 1,000 silver for Destiny or a Destiny emblem away from the Bungie store. All you have to do to enter in for this week's giveaway is be subscribed, show your support by liking the video, and leave a comment down below in reference to XUR's inventory and what you guys think about it. Now, this is going to be another episode of XUR's location and inventory review, where we go over XUR's inventory, tell you guys the location, and what you should and should not buy from XUR this week. Now, XUR is located over in the hangar of the tower, so go and take your trip over to the tower. Go and visit the hangar, and over to the immediate right, you will see XUR, the tentacled-faced bastard. Now, if you talk to him, he's got some okay, decent rolls on some stuff. He's got some okay inventory stuff, so let's go from the bottom and work our way up to the top. So, exotic shard. 7 strange coins for 1 exotic shard. We've got 2 strange coins for a mode of light. Then we've got the plasma drive and the stealth drive. Remember, stealth drive is the rarest one, so you might want to grab that while you can. And then also heavy ammo synths, 3 of them for 1 strange coin, or 3 strange coins for 10 heavy ammo synths. Then 3 of coins, 7 strange coins for 5 of those. Also glass needles. I personally think these cost a lot, but if you need to re-roll an exotic piece of armor, then go ahead and buy 3 of these. It's going to take 3 strange coins, 3 motes of light, and 1 exotic shard. So a lot of strange coins altogether to be able to buy 3 of these. Next up, the weapon bundles. Now, last week I told you guys I didn't really believe that the weapon bundles were worth it, so I actually don't recommend buying these, due to the fact that you'd actually save a lot of materials if you just went and bought these, magically got one of these exotics, or maybe even purchased these exotics, because look, he's got the Invective Storm's Reproach bundle, but he's selling Invective. So instead of paying the 30 strange coins that it would cost to get this, alongside 25 silver dust, which Storm's Reproach, you can actually buy that exact same ornament for 25 silver dust from the kiosk over at the Silver Dust kiosk over by Tess Everest and also the Postmaster. So go to that kiosk, buy the Storm's Reproach if you need that ornament, and then just buy the Invective from XUR for 17 strange coins instead of 30. It saves you a lot of strange coins. I know there's some players out there that don't get to play this game very often, and due to that, you don't really want to waste your strange coins when you have a low amount of them. Now, my Guardian, yes, I have over 2,000 strange coins on my account, but that's still not worth wasting the extra strange coins if the Invective is sitting right here in front of me. Next up, the Invective. The Invective is here, and if you feel like using this in Crucible, it's been used quite a bit lately due to the fact that the special weapon economy has changed tremendously in Crucible, and the special weapon ammunition goes away if you die, unless you have a sidearm. Alongside that, if you pick up a special weapon ammunition crate, then it will reload your magazine, which is nice, but you don't get so much special weapon ammunition anymore. So alongside this, Invective does have that perk, just like the Icebreaker, where it will get its own ammunition on its own. So really good to grab this while you have it. If you want to use that exotic slot, then go ahead and do so. Personally, I don't like the way the Invective fires. I don't think it's got enough range, and I don't think it's got enough damage from a certain distance, and you have to be right up close in their face. Alongside that, I do believe that the magazine doesn't refill quick enough, so it's not really my cup of tea to use in Crucible. I like sidearms. So, the Ram helmet for the Warlock is next. Praise me indeed. So, 98 strength. It's also got a roll of a little bit of discipline, so if you want to run discipline. This is a fairly high roll of strength, but it can reach in the hundreds, which is not that high yet. So, this isn't a full roll of 100%. It's not tier 12, but if you want to run the Ram and you're a Warlock, it is good for allowing you to get that increased armor. But remember this, with the new updates from the update before Age of Triumph and then the Age of Triumph update itself, the max armor maxes out at a certain point. So having max armor and then on top of that adding the Ram, it doesn't work. What you're going to want to do is, if I show you on my Warlock here, is when you're running the ram, you're going to want to lower a little bit of your armor. So I'm a max armor Void Walker right now. What you want to do is you can then use the Angry Magic or the Hunger. You can also change up a couple of these, and you can change up to have more recovery. So what I would want to do is actually take Ancestral Order, put that on. I have more agility and more recovery, but I don't have max armor anymore. So then putting the ram on that will allow me to get the max armor and still be able to have max recovery as well. So that's the way I would run the ram, if I was going to run the ram. Now, the ram isn't a bad exotic as long as you know how to maximize your armor and your recovery and agility on your character at the same time. Remember, you can't max over the max limit of armor anymore. It just doesn't work. Bungie's fixed that. You can't just max it out so you survive 2 sniper shots with the ram no matter what, even if you get shot in the head, and that's just the way it works. Next up, Shinobu's Vows, the Hunter class. It's going to be a great exotic to get, especially if you're running that Blade Dancer with those skip grenades. Those skip grenades are overpowered when you're running Shinobu's Vow, and if you're a hunter out there, if you don't have Shinobu's Vow yet, this is one of those exotics you've got to run. No matter how low the discipline, intellect, and strength roll is on it, just make sure that you have a pair, try them out. You'll absolutely enjoy them. Alongside that, though, this one this week has auto rifle loader, which is also really good. Increase the reload speed of auto rifles, but on top of that, if you got that Vex Mythoclast, you got that fusion rifle loader as well, which actually does work with the Vex, so remember that. We've got momentum transfer, and we also got fastball. So increase that grenade throw distance. Chuck those skip grenades across the map. Believe me, you'll get some damage off on somebody randomly. It's nuts. These things track tremendously with the new Shinobu's Vow. Now, moving on. We got the Crest of Alpha Lupi. Intellect at maxed at 79. We also got some strength roll as well. We've got sniper rifle ammo, pulse rifle ammo, both fairly decent. We've got solar recovery, and we've got solar armor. Now, if you don't know what these do, if you're new to the game and you haven't been playing for very long, this is really good for Trials of Osiris or any game mode where you have to revive your teammates quickly. Alongside that, you also can generate an extra orb, so that also will help your teammates out as well. Another good use for this, and I know a lot of you probably haven't attempted this, but in the Vault of Glass, in the Gorgon's Labyrinth, where you have to kill all 11 Gorgons, if you have a Titan with the Weapons of Light bubble, which this is the strat that we ran, and we'll be putting up that tutorial guide on the channel very soon, to kill all 11 Gorgons very easily, you're going to want to run swords, some golden guns with Celestial Nighthawk, with maxed out Deadeye and Keyhole, but then your Titan with the weapons bubble will pop their bubble and generate an extra orb, allowing those golden guns to get their golden gun back faster, because you're going to actually have to wait in between Gorgons to play it safe. And the easiest method is to make sure that everybody in your fire team has their supers ready. And that's another easy way to do it, is with the Crest of Alpha Lupi, because just really easy way to get some extra super energy. Next up, Legacy Engram for a special weapon. Obviously, if you're not looking for those year 1 weapons at 170 light or lower, don't worry about this engram. You're not going to need it. If you're trying to fill up that kiosk though from year 1, go ahead and buy them. Remember, buy one at a time. You're pretty much 95% to 99% guaranteed the one that you're missing. And there you have it, Guardians. That is XUR's location and inventory review. The ones that I recommend getting is the Chest of Alpha Lupi and the Shinobu's Vow. If you really need it, the Ram is semi-decent if you know how to run it, and the Invective is also semi-decent if you know how to run it. Other than that, his inventory isn't really that bad this week if you're a new player just starting out in the game. But if you are a year 1 player and you're finally going through all of the end game results for the events, trying to acquire all the ornaments and all the max light level gear and stuff, then this stuff might not be the stuff for you. But if you are a new player and you've just started and I don't know, maybe you started a couple months before Age of Triumph, then a lot of the stuff in XUR's inventory this week is actually pretty decent. So let me know what you guys think about his inventory down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, remember it's a perfect time to subscribe to the channel for daily Destiny content and Destiny 2 content as it comes up. I'm going to be covering all of the Destiny 2 information. So again, Guardians, stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there's the logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy!